You are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
What up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 397. Back at it again. Y'all know how we do. Your boys Red and Coach, and maybe a few special guests. Rev and I with us again this weekend. We're gonna pick up the pace for him and keep it going. He'll be back soon. Better believe it. But anyway, what we got going on today's show? Well, we got some NFL and college picks, of course. We gotta talk about bad defenses in the NFL. We're gonna discuss the World Series recap. That's over with. Dodgers won. Braves make a new hire. The NFL trade deadline goes crazy. Draymond Green bumping his gum about NFL stuff and tragedy. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Tragedy in Dallas this week. That more dope, Coach, boys, Coach, Red, Rev Rev Night Nation. Come on, come one, come all. Let's get it started. Episode 397. It's a fun. Let's go.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Red and Rev Sports Show featuring me, your coach. We are here and we are live. Myself and Red right now live from the ATL. Give me real sports talk because we're real sports fans. We're real sports athletes who have what, Red?
Real sports knowledge.
Sports knowledge. We smart. We know a little something about football or basketball or whatever. Lacrosse. Call it what you want. And we are here. We are live. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be remiss if I didn't talk about guy that's joining us today. He's joined us several times before, and he's always available. The man who knows more about shrimp than Bubba Gump. And I'll tell you how to crack one in two pieces. 2 bites, and it's gone. If you go to the Big Easy Grill. He's live from the sport. He's from the Sports Roundtable, heard weekdays, Wednesday, 7 to 9. Hey, Joe, what's happening, baby?
What's happening? Game day. What's happening?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Joe's in the building, y'all. And we going to excuse the shirt and the hat, but we know what's going on there. No comment on that. Besides,
shout out Coach's Corner.
Oh, Lord. Tell the Coach's Corner he need a hug, too. And I hope
Coach already getting started.
Hope for y'all's sake, y'all watched the game last night as a blue blood got wiped out last night in Kansas. They played. Who did they play? They played. They played North Carolina. They came to North Carolina, thought they're gonna come take over the Dean Dome. Not so fast, Bill Self, or I'll call you William Self. As the Carolina Tar Heels won their second in a row, beating the Kansas Jayhawks and letting them know that you just can't walk in my trap and take over my trap. Simple as that. But I know Duke got a game today. H.O., who they playing today?
Western Carolina.
Okay, that's what's called let's see, how would I put this? A tune-up game for the big show. Okay.
It's on the schedule.
I like how calm you said that. You're right. It's on the schedule, so you play. It's on the schedule. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
If we don't show up, it's a forfeit.
My Georgia boys are 2-0. If anybody cares.
Yep. So yeah, that's later on today. For my number today, my number 397. It goes to a young fellow. He's not a young fellow anymore, but he was a lineman for the San Francisco 49ers his entire career. And even though it seemed like Dana Stubblefield got a lot of pub, this guy was, like they said, Ashford and Simpson, solid as a rock. He wore number 97. He's 3-time Pro Bowler. He's big time on that San Francisco line, which won Super Bowls. And his name, if you don't know him, is Bryant Young. Bryant Young for the San Francisco 49ers. He was back in the day souffle. Not anything new. He played a while back, but hey, Bryant Young, Hall of Famer, number 97 today. That's our number 97, 397. Welcome, Red Night Nation. We know you all are out there. Let's look real quick and see who's popped up this morning, early to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, the VP is here, and he's briefly in the building, meaning he must have another function to go to. Ready to slam down the gavel to begin another 5 session of TRS. Rev Night Nation, you know what to do. Rise up and show out. Let's go. And he's already listed his stuff, his dope moment, and we'll get to the dope moment. We'll get back to that. And he said Brian Young was a load to deal with. Yes, he was. He was big time on that line with Stubblefield and those guys. The president is here. Morning, gentlemen. Coming to you live from the Holy Macarena Matinee in Mexico City. Golly, they got the mackerel dancing today, huh? So he's there. And the VP said He's leaving in an hour. So we know we're having while we can. That's all the nation has here. HO, first of all, I didn't ask, and I'm faulting myself, didn't ask. How are you two young fellas doing today? What's the word today? Give me something positive to talk about.
If you got air in your lungs, you should be blessed.
I totally agree. Yes, sir. I totally, considering what's been going on the past few week. Yeah, that's something that we really can't take for granted. So yeah, that's big time. Let's see, somebody else checked in. Oh yeah. Tom, the VP said, "Be careful, President. ICE may not let you back in the country." Have to leave. All right. And the VP said, President told the VP, "Hope you're not planning to fly. You better start walking right now." Yeah, traffic in the air is going crazy, and it is crazy. And the VP told you, HO, amen, Horace, amen. Yeah, you can't beat that. So,
and if you actually get back home today, that's another blessing as well.
Yes, sir. Because I agree with you. Because a lot of times we leave and go somewhere, and we don't even think about it. Are we gonna get back home with all this going on? We just take it for granted, and we say, "Okay, we'll be back." Blah 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 blah. That's another trip. But hey, nowadays you got to keep your mind sharp. You got to keep your prayer life open, and thank the Lord for all travels and everything. Because too much is going on. This is a crazy, crazy day. I mean, crazy, crazy times, really. So, all right.
What in the world
Let's
is
jump
going
to the
on?
positive here. Well, we got something positive and something not. What's that?
I said, am I missing something? What's going on? What's going on in the air?
Other than the crash in Louisville.
Oh.
Well, the crash in Louisville with the UPS plane, and then
UPS plane?
No, nothing new had happened. Yeah. You didn't see that?
I must have missed it. There used to be so much going on. I can't catch all the stories. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was a very bad crash. I think the death toll up now is 14 killed and 11 injured, but we're not going to dwell on that. We want to stay positive. Yeah, it was pretty. It left a debris trail pretty bad, and to see it on TV, you had to go back and watch it when you get a spare chance, and you'd be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't want to bring our audience down and depress them. You got to get back to sports.
Yeah. All right, we got dope and open coat. What we like, what we didn't like, and what we just got to deal with. Starting with you, Red. What's your dope moment for this week?
Let me see if I can pull it up. My dope moment for the week goes to Nick Smith Jr. for my Lakers. Man, Nick, where did that come from? I didn't even know who you were. Definitely didn't know you was on the team until the other night when, man, we were down. What? Luka, Austin, we pretty much down all our stars. And man, we went into I guess it was Portland. If I can remember, I'm trying not to go back. But I think it was Portland who we got up in their butts this week with our little like I say, when you have your starters missing, you need somebody to step up. And Nick Smith stepped up with 25 points, 5 3-pointers. I mean, just taking over the show in the second half. So appreciate that, Nick. My Lakers needed it. We needed to keep our win streak going. Hopefully we keep it going today. So thanks, Nick.
All right. While I'm at it, before I go on, HO, please like and share our broadcast, please. If you like it, share it with somebody. We always welcome new people to watch the show. We'll have some information for them, and maybe, just maybe, we can keep them watching coming up on the weekend, because we try to entertain and educate the people. So please like and share this broadcast. All right, HO, what you doping on?
I'm doubling on actually the World Series. What a World Series we had, even though the Atlanta Braves were not participating. It did at least kept my attention and kept my eyes on the TV. So congratulations to Major League Baseball for having an outstanding World Series. Maybe now they can start to get the fan base back and start to market better. But I'm doping on that.
All right. My dope moment goes to my boy, who I think probably this is his last go round. And he said, just because it might be my last, don't mean I can't play. Russell Westbrook, who is playing for the Kings. I ain't expecting much out of the Kings, but he pulled up his 204th triple-double the other night in the game. I mean, hey, he said, I still got it. If I just play, I can do a little damage. So I give him props for another triple-double. And like I said, I know this is probably the last go-round, and don't confuse, I'm not a Kings fan. I'm just a Russell Westbrook fan. So big ups to him for getting a triple-double the other night. I'm proud of him. Hey, Joe, something made you upset. What you didn't like? What you know moment?
Whew, that sleep number of a Thursday night football game we just had with the referee just would not call roughing the passer on Geno Smith. He already gone through enough. And the way they beat him up, it was just absolutely awful.
Yeah.
But we got to do better with the refs, and we got to do better picking Thursday night games. Or we just don't do Thursday night. Rather watch Matlock and let that be. And let's just go with Sunday and Monday, because that game was a sleep number 51 for sure. Oh, that was my note moment. A bad matchup with some bad officials.
Yeah, that game seemed like the cure for insomnia. You tried to watch it, but saw yourself fading away. And if you didn't want to watch that, well, the Fantastic Four is out on Disney. So if you hadn't seen it, you can watch that. I recommend it. Doing a shameless movie plug for Fantastic Four.
Red is the movie guy. You not?
Well, I just snuck that in because I watched it last night. I watched it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I know Red has seen it already. Haven't you? You haven't? Oh, my bad. I thought you'd already seen it, so I won't say anything else.
Are you care? I'm not no Fantastic Four fan. I probably ain't gonna watch it. I see them in the Doomsday. If they in the big one, I see them. They don't make it to the big one with everybody else, I won't.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it to Doomsday, and it's gonna be that movie can't disappoint, because if it does, oh my goodness, that means Marvel is slipping. I doubt it. This is gonna be one of those $2 billion movies. So I don't know. My note moment goes to Donald Trump. And I don't usually get into the politics, but Donald Trump, there are sources that's coming out saying the Commanders are getting a new stadium, and Donald Trump wanted to name the stadium after him. Mr. Trump, you can't have everything that's yours. Let people alone and let them play football and let people do other things. You can't get everything you want, sir, just because you're the president. So I hope that they use common sense and don't name it Donald Trump Stadium, because that has no qualification to it at all. So that's my note moment. Red, what's your note moment?
My note moment goes to one Desmond Bain. Yeah, that Desmond Bain. Yep, the one who I can't stand and continue can't stand it. I hate this clown with a passion, and now you bringing that crap. When you do something to one of my teams, you know I'm gonna get on your butt. Hawks playing the Magic the other night. Hawks just getting up in their butt. Magic ain't got no answers for nothing. And here this clown go. Hard foul, pulling my boy double O to the ground. Gonna grab the basketball and intentionally hit him with it as he go to the ground. Then you little punk soft, fake tough guy buster. You ain't crap, Desmond Bain. You look light skinned, want to be tough guy. You ain't crap, and everybody know you ain't crap. You got a reputation for a dirty player, and you gonna keep having a reputation for a dirty player. You a ringless bum who ain't never gonna win nothing in the NBA. You were talking crap about my Lakers. How many rings you got? You doing crap against my Hawks? How many rings you got, Desmond? Nothing. You thought Ja Morant and them clowns in Memphis was gonna get you to the promised land? No, they got rid of your lame butt in Memphis, and now you're in Orlando doing the same crap. You a bum. You a dirty player. You a little punk, light-skinned, wannabe tough guy who ain't never gonna get the respect by nobody in the NBA because you ain't nothing but a worthless bum, Desmond Bain. And everybody know it, and everybody saw it when you played the Magic the other night. And I hope the NBA suspend you for the rest of the season. They not though, but they should because you're a dirty bum who ain't never gonna win a doggone thing. Yeah, him and Desmond Bain, you a bum.
Red like Desmond Bain. All right. My coat moment goes to one.
You mean note? Oh, you did your note?
Yeah, I did my note. Okay. Yeah, my coat moment goes to one Kyler Murray for the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler, you may want to get some change of address cards or get your resume piled up or something, list some good stats. Because it looked like that the Cardinals are going to move on from you and your enormous salary at the end of the season because Jacoby Brissett is winning games and you probably are playing video games. I don't know what you're doing, but hey, you and your foot on injury reserve now. So it looked like the beginning of the end for you, sir. You've been Arizona Cardinal all your career, but it looked like that career is over with. So Kyler Murray, you get my coat moment for the week. I'm coping with you, maybe trying to find a job, but it's okay. You probably get one. I don't know who.
I don't know, see. Man. He just plays like he just don't care a lot of times, man. You don't see no emotion, no passion from him when he be over there on the bench. It's just like I'm playing because I'm here and I got to play. I don't really like playing. I don't really enjoy playing. I'm just here. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of feeling you get when you watch him. You don't play like, man, I'm just excited. It's my passion. I'm doing what I like. I think his passion is video games, from what I'm hearing. Yeah, dude. When you throwing a party, when I hear they threw a birthday party for him, and you got all kind of folks, sexy women, friends, all that hanging out, ready to hang with you, and they say you up in your room playing video games, dude. That's kind of lame. You kind of lame, Kyler Murray. And I can see why Arizona want to move on from you. If that's how you act at your birthday party, I can tell you ain't no real leader. You can't be a real leader. Not in the locker room, not for that team. So I guess what's the coach? Jonathan, crazy Jonathan Gannon. He just said, look, man, I got to move on for this kid. He ain't passionate enough. He's not even as emotional as I am. So I can't have him leading my football team, and I can definitely understand it. You ain't as passionate as Jonathan Gannon, the way he on the sideline hitting folks. Yeah, man, you need to move on.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you don't choose your true love. You should have went to baseball instead of football.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's it. You got that right. He was a baseball player, and they'd say he was a real good one, but hey.
He saw them dollar signs as being the number one pick. And he said, well, let me go. Nah, man, that's not your passion. You're not a real football player, man. Like H.O. said, you probably should have played baseball. That's probably with the Oakland A's, or I see him more as a baseball player, one of them little short, speedy second baseman or something. But yeah, football, man. Nah, Cardinals ain't going nowhere with you. Time to go.
Yeah. While you talking, Red, what's your coat moment?
Okay. Well, H.O. bought movies up a while ago.
Coach brought that up. I was just adding to it.
My coat moment is with Mr. Kevin Durant. And Kevin made a statement. It's gonna disappoint. Well, not a lot of folks because the movie didn't have that much box office, but it's gonna disappoint a few folks and saying he regrets being in the Thunderstruck movie. Oh, Kevin, how could you say that? Not many kids love that movie. Oh, not really. This movie was really a box office failure. I actually forgot that he starred in a movie all these years ago. Yeah, remember he starred in the Thunderstruck movie and said he ain't gonna never act again because the movie was such a failure. And now went on to say this week he regret the whole ordeal. Man, Kevin, I just hope, man, ain't a lot of Thunderstruck fans out there. You just disappointed them. You ain't disappoint me by saying you ain't gonna never act again, but boy, the Thunderstruck fans gonna have to cope with you hating on their movie, man. Man, I'm glad you didn't star in Space Jam or Space Jam 2.
Oh Lord, not them. All right, HL, what you coping with?
Well, I'm coping with the Braves signing and staying in the house, signing Walt Weiss, but getting the New York Mets as a pitching coach. I'm not sure about that.
Who the pitching
Wait a
coach?
minute. Not that young dude, that young boy that was with the Mets.
I forget his name, but they fired him at the end of the season, and the Braves picked him up. So after they figured out they can pick him up, they let Kranitz go.
Wow.
So
Well, I mean,
you dodged the bullet from not hiring the yeah, well, but I'm just coping with the fact that we signed a rival pitching coach and we still don't have a shortstop. So, yeah, we got
it's early. It's early. I try to give him. I get Alex time. He know what he got to do. He know can't have another bad season. We don't. That's one thing we don't do the two in a row now. Now, Alex, especially when we got players. Now I can see we rebuild the dude. We ain't trying to be bad 2 years in a row. So
I'm not sure if Alex actually made the decision to hire Walt Weiss. From what I understand, I have to let Bob tell you about that. But
yeah, we got to sneak Bob in.
Alex didn't have control. Then that's what I'm saying. I'm not feeling these GMs with limited control. Like, dude, if I ain't got total control, I'm not taking the job, dude. I want power to hire who I want, sign who I want, do what I want, or else I ain't taking this job. Why do you folks keep taking jobs and then they hands are tied? And then you got to explain to the fans, well, I can't really do this, I can't really do that because my hands tied. Because, man, dude, don't take the job then. You got to keep explaining crap to fans. Don't take the job.
Yeah, his name Jeremy Hefner. That's it. Hefner. He was pitching.
That's a young boy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was ours. It's time for the Revenite Nation, and they have loaded up some dope note and copes for us. Let's see what the nation is talking about. They got some good ones. Let me scroll back.
I ain't even think. I thought it was just Vincent and Thomas today.
I think it's some more. Thomas the Prayer said dope. He said dope. Walt Weiss as the new Braves manager. He liked Walt Weiss as the Braves manager. Prayer said he can help us out.
I don't think it matters as long as they play well.
Winston Thorne, what's up, Winston? What's up going on, fellas in chat? Smash that like button. Thank you, Winston. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. You got a big one today. Oregon got an hour, so we're going to talk about it, though.
Oregon got an hour today.
Yes, sir. The president said dope. Cam Little with an NFL record 68-yard field goal against the Raiders. I looked at that, and that wasn't 68 yards. His field goal went about, he kicked that ball, could have been about 70 yards. It cleared the uprights by a nice little distance, went all the way to the back to the net. So that young fella is trying to challenge the boy from the Cowboys as the best kicker in the league. So good job.
He missed his kick this week. Sorry, self.
Yep.
Cost me fantasy.
All right, the VP said, AB, Antonio Brown, the saga continues, arrested on attempted murder charge stemming from a celebrity boxing event in Miami. Shaking my head. Yeah. The saga continues. Like I told somebody, I think that hit scrambled his brain and messed him up pretty good. They said it didn't do nothing, but that hit, I went back and looked at it. He got hit square in the head, and that might have something to do with it. Scrambling his brain a little bit, though.
Dope like for the
What'd you say?
I said he didn't act like this before that happened, did he?
No, that's what I'm
He was
saying.
quiet. He was quiet as a church mouse. The only thing you know is just Antonio Brown, Pittsburgh, gonna have a good year, gonna put up some numbers. And boy, ever since, like you say, ever since that hit, man, it's like nothing good.
Nope.
I'll be right back. I'm finna go get my coffee while you
Yes,
read
sir.
my.
Okay. Thomas, the prayer said dope moment. USC quarterback pulled off a fake punt by having Sam Hewitt wear the punter's number and completed a 10-yard pass. Yeah, that was a nice little sucker move by USC last night. Before the game, they announced that his number was 80 and put him in because the punter's number was 80. But surprise, surprise, Tada, it was a backup quarterback, and he threw a 10-yard pass for a first down, which helped keep a drive alive. And then USC eventually won the game by 20-something points. So great call by the punter, or by the backup quarterback by USC. Lincoln, you're doing good on offense. Make sure the defense stays together, though. We ain't going to talk about that. The president also said his no moment is Kentucky quarterback Zach Calzada flashing a stack of hundreds from your NIL money, NIL money to answer a critic was stupid, especially if it was about 20K. Yeah, I saw that video and I'm like, dude, don't nobody care about what you're doing. You trying to show off for people? Nobody cares. So why are you doing that in front of everybody? Letting everybody see that garbage. But hey, he thought he was big time and thought it was something special. He was something special when he really wasn't. So yeah, you look like a fool. He had to apologize. So all right. Cold moment from the VP. Mental health is real. Check in on your people, family and friends. You never know what folks are going through. Also, Black community, let's talk. Get help if you need it. Nothing macho about avoiding it. That is very true. Antonio Brown from the president. Nope. Bruh, head in hands. He said Antonio is what it is. So moving on. Wait a minute. Let me do something real quick. All right. Winston Thornton said, dope, new women's basketball league offering players $2 million contracts. Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to see how sustainable that is, but it's a good idea for them to be able to start finding avenues to make more money, new avenues, which is good. The president said, just think if Tony Gwynn had stuck with basketball instead of baseball, yeah, then we'd have been robbed of one of the greatest hitters of all time. So glad Tony made the right decision and decided to do what he needed to do. So good call, Tony. VP said, Horace, Kyler was letting folks whisper in his ear. He failed to realize that due to Sam Bradford's blockbuster rookie deal, that rookie cap limits what rookies make, even quarterbacks. Papa Smurf Murray should have taken to his real passion, Major League Baseball. Too late now, sir. Right. Great job, Jacoby. Yeah, Jacoby said he is balling.
Might end this week, though.
Yeah. The president's coat moment is tell Raheem the nightmare that it was a fun ride. Barring a miracle, a loss to the coach should warrant a visit behind the horse shed. Oh, don't take him behind the horse shed now. And give him that BTA.
Just leave him in Berlin. Let him get his own way back. I'm saying, I ain't saying I'll fire him, but I'll let you get your own way back. Y'all lose in Berlin, pay for your own way back there. You ain't getting on my plane. Pay for your own way back.
Don't give him the BTA. Let's hope not.
I ain't gonna fire him. I say you still have a job, but your punishment is you gonna find your own way back. You're not gonna ride on my plane after embarrassing me like this.
All right. And the president says, super dope. Say what you want, but Magic Johnson is a real winner. Dude got more rings than the bathtub of a Magic City dancer after a shift. Hey, we're gonna stop. Watch the language, sir.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord, not the Magic City Dancer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she got
Oh
some
my
things
God,
working.
that was a good one. That was a
Yeah,
good one.
she got some things working after that shift, but we're not gonna go there. We're gonna leave that alone. All right, Reverend Night Nation, thank you very much for your
You could be a clean freak, Tyler. Yeah, that bathroom could be clean as I don't know what.
yeah, you never know though. Thank you guys for all your help and all your dope and open coats. We're gonna jump right on to the college football review for last week. HO, what did you see on the college football scene that caught your eye last week or this past week?
Even though Georgia Tech lost, Haynes King still did his thing. He still did his thing. So I think Georgia Tech got them a real winner. And moving forward, that team on down 316 better watch out for him.
Is Haynes King a Heisman Trophy candidate?
I think he should be in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let the Atlanta jinx come off. let him go to New York.
All right. Red, what you saw in the college football scene last week?
Well, more exposure from Carson Beck. I mean, he trying to tell folks that he ain't the man, but these Miami folks, I guess they won't believe it till they see it. Well, seeing it, you are. Okay. 4 interceptions a few weeks ago. Big choke job versus SMU. Another 2 interceptions in that game. Like I say, Carson Beck, the real Carson Beck, has stood up. So I hope Miami, this is what you paid for, and this is what you got. Texas Tech continue to dominate. I did not know they were this good. Tennessee let one get away versus Oklahoma. That can probably hurt them in the playoffs. Coaches, your boys took care of Dylan Rayola for me. Appreciate that. Keep hating on that guy. Can't stand him. And my boys, I don't know what it is about us, man. We just don't start playing ball until we get down in the game or until something crazy happens in the football game. I don't know what it is about this UGA team. I know we 7-1, and I know that our defense ain't like the defense of the 2 championship seasons. Hey, our quarterback may not even be like the quarterback of the 2 championship seasons, but for some reason, we finding ways to survive. We finding ways to win. I mean, 7-1 the cocktail party was pretty intense because it went down to pretty much to the end. And like I say, we escaped with a 24-20 victory. But coach, oh man, I don't know if we can keep surviving doing this, but we're doing it so far. So we'll see how far we can take this edge of your seat suspense thriller from Kirby Smart this year. But that's all I got.
Before I make my comment, Vincent said the VP said that Matty Johnson got more rings than a tub in a trailer park in Middle America, Arkansas. Oh Lord, why you gonna talk about
Now
Arkansas?
that tub got some rings in it.
That
I
tub got
believe
some
it.
problems. I can tell you that right now. But Red, I can tell you this. They said they're gonna bring 60,000 cowbells to Mississippi State, to old Stark Vegas today to drown y'all out and make some noise and get that ringing in your ears this week. Think that's gonna help. Mississippi State just won their first SEC victory last week against Arkansas, so I don't know how much you're gonna help, but we'll see.
I mean, it might affect us early. Knowing us, it might help early, but come second half, we'll start playing UGA football. We'll see. Maybe we'll get off a good start today. I can't tell you when it comes to these this year Bulldogs. You just don't know.
Hey, Gunner said he's not gonna let nothing happen. He's going for the victory. People can say if they want, he's Gunner Stockton. He's gonna let y'all know. He'll get him a victory. But
Okay, cool.
Let's see. All right. we got 3 games to pick this week in the college football picks. 3 that are against a ranked team playing each other. Got a couple of games outside the ranking that could be very interesting, but we're gonna concentrate on these 3 first. First game, HO, who wins between BYU and Texas Tech?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Lying.
Yeah, that's a good one right here. Ooh, man. I think I'm gonna roll with Texas Tech at home for the victory, but I need to see the point spread. But for the victory, I take Texas Tech.
So you taking Texas Tech straight up. Let's see what the point spread is.
12 and a half.
12?
Yeah.
Now that I'm confused at. They picking Texas Tech by 12 at home, and BYU is undefeated. That's kind of an interesting line right there.
You know what? I'll take Texas Tech for the win, but BYU with the points. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm taking that 12. I'm taking that plus 12 and a half. Let me hurry up and get on my phone and place that.
Red, who you got? BYU or Texas Tech?
I definitely got Texas Tech. You say BYU, they undefeated. Texas Tech, they let one get away on the road to Arizona State. But on the road, they at home. Besides that one game, they've been kicking butt all year long. They're going to keep kicking butt. I don't know if I trust BYU. You know they undefeated on the road. They don't been on the road to Iowa State. That's a good one. Arizona, double overtime. In Colorado, they struggled with Colorado on the road. So, I'm taking Texas Tech to handle BYU convincingly. I don't know. Well, I don't know, HO. They might get them by. I say they get them by 10.
Yeah. Well, BYU will still cover that spread. I'm taking BYU within 12 and a half.
Yeah.
I ain't know where in the world you're going to give an undefeated team 12 and a half points. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. And that quarterback with the great name, Bear Bachmeier, first name Bear, has been doing his thing as a runner and a passer. So I don't see this being a 12-point beating for BYU. Like both of y'all said, even if they would lose, they ain't losing by 12 unless something's going on, which I don't know what it is.
Well, they got to beat them by 13 to cover the spread, so they're not going to do that.
It's not going to happen.
David Bailey, one of the top edge rushers in the country.
Yeah, I just think Bachmeier keeps him in the game, keeps BYU in the game. I don't see.
They're talking about it now on TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, he's a freshman. He's a
number 47. Yeah, that we should have noped on him with winning number 47 as a quarterback.
All right.
Quarterback winning 47?
Yes, sir.
That's a dumb
the
number.
Bear.
Yeah, that's a kicker number.
The Bear. All right. Next game for the Winston Thorntons of the world. Oregon at number 20 Iowa. They are playing in Iowa. Red, who you got? Oregon versus Iowa.
Oregon was on the bye last week, so they should really be ready for the team. Iowa, man, y'all lost at home to Indiana, and now you got another powerhouse coming in there with Oregon. I don't know if Iowa can score enough points, man. I mean, I know they got a little defense, but man, can they score enough points to keep up with Oregon? Even though they put up 41 against Minnesota, they put up 37 against Wisconsin. But how good are those teams? I mean, Oregon is a top 10 team now. Are you gonna be able to score enough with them, Iowa? Man, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, because Iowa more like a ball control, play defense. We don't really like explode on you like that unless we have to. Well, you're gonna have to this week, but can you do it when you ain't that? It's not your style. I think I'm gonna ride with Oregon in this one. Even though I wouldn't be surprised if Iowa upset because they're at home. But I'm gonna ride with Oregon because they don't had 2 weeks to prepare for their game. It's probably their last ranked team they're gonna have to play to the playoffs. So I say they'll be ready for it.
Coach, what's the point on that?
Let's see. Point spread.
Oregon by 6.
Yeah, Oregon by
6.5.
6.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, I think I'm all right, Winston. I can't find a reason to go against you this week, so I'm gonna go with your boys, Oregon over Iowa.
Yeah, I'm taking Oregon as well. They've been on a bye week, and yeah, I think they can get it down for sure.
Yeah, Oregon, Iowa at home is kind of dangerous because they got the
they got a tough place to play.
Yeah, they got that tradition where they wave to the cancer patients and everything in the hospital, which is built right above the stadium, which always gets them motivated and fired up. So Oregon can't start out slow against them because they, like I said, that ground control, ball control offense slow you down and take that fight out of that Oregon's wide open. And I know Winston probably called it for the wide open quack attack. So we'll see.
He's called the wide open ducktail attack.
Ducktail. All right, let me scroll back up. Winston Thornton, let me see who he picked. He picked Texas Tech. The president said Texas Tech. I'd go with the points also. He think Texas Tech gonna blast them. The VP said Texas Tech. Of course, in the Oregon game, Winston said Oregon easily. And Vincent Woodruff said them Ducks, VP. And the president said Ducks.
Yeah.
So pretty much a lot. Everybody's probably thinking like, I don't think Iowa got some talent, but don't think it's enough to overcome that offense that Oregon got. And Oregon has a pretty good defense as well, by the way. So we'll see. All right. Let me see here. If my computer works. Oh, there we go. Last game. Number 3 Texas A&M versus number 22 Missouri. I'm automatically gonna go with Texas A&M because I believe Texas A&M could actually win the national championship. They have things on both sides, and this is gonna be about the main battle in the trenches. Is gonna be the running back Hardy for Missouri, best running back in America. So they say, well, they say he's best in the SEC. We'll give him that versus that Texas A&M defense, who, if you look at them on third down, they make you go to fourth down because conversion rate they were talking about on TV today. Teams have gotten 8 out of 56 first downs on third down. 8 out of 56. That's not a good number. And then Missouri is starting a freshman quarterback. That's not a good recipe for a win, but we'll see. Hey, Joe, who you got? Texas A&M or Missouri?
I think I was on this show what 3 weeks ago or a month ago, and we had a question. It was Texas A&M or Ole Miss the best team in the SEC at that moment, and I said that it was Texas A&M, and I'm standing by that today. Texas A&M, great defense, great quarterback, or a good quarterback. I think they win because they can't afford to lose because they got some folks behind them that's clutching at their heels. So Texas A&M, whatever the point spread is, it don't even matter. I think they take off.
Let's see. What is the point spread for Texas A&M, Missouri?
6.5.
6.5.
6.5. I can't believe it's not more with the freshman quarterback. Go ahead, Red. Give me your winner. Is it unanimous?
Yeah, I'm with HO. I'm going Texas. Even though I want them to lose so they can have a loss in the conference. But it looked like Texas A&M and Alabama on the fast street heading for the SEC championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Texas A&M, if you want to be in the championship game, you can't lose today against Missouri, even though you're on the road. Missouri is about your last hurrah. Can you upset Texas and make a stand? And let this be your big win for the season? Because if not, y'all season pretty much done. You're gonna be 6-3 after that. And 2-3 in the SEC. So Missouri, this is an elimination game for you. Texas, this is a prove-it game for you. I'm gonna take Texas because I don't. Missouri just don't, like you say, you got a freshman quarterback. Their game is based on their running game, and I think Texas got enough defense to hold that in check. And now you're gonna force their quarterback to beat you, and I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. So Texas A&M, let your coach have another good year on the sideline cracking jokes. We'll see how those jokes, how funny those jokes are when the playoff time comes and SEC championship time comes. But you're doing all right now, coach.
All right. Winston Thornton said Texas A&M by a landslide.
Probably.
Yep. H.O. My brother of the same name.
I see I got a namesake on now. Yeah.
He says, good research, coach. Yeah, we try to give good problem solving. And he said, upset special. Missouri over the Aggies.
Horace, who is this, your brother?
No.
Yes, sir. It's my brother.
Oh, it's your brother. Oh, it's your brother, coach? Oh, my man.
Yeah. Wait a minute. And the president sides with him, said, I'm doing a double push today. I'm going to take Missouri at home for the upset. Smell it.
Uh-oh. Okay, hey, I need Texas to lose. Red, you taking Missouri, Prez? Okay. He smelled it. I ain't gonna change my pick though, but if you smell it, we're gonna see. Man, if you get this from Prez today, man, hey, coach, we need to give him his flowers next week. And Missouri beat Texas A&M today.
Well, they are at home, and I guess he's
Prez, you got to come on the show. Prez, you got to come on the show next week and get your flowers if Missouri wins today. We'll be holding the spot on the show for you next week.
So him and my brother have picked the upset. That I don't see it, but hey, they both see the upset, and we'll see what happens. Missouri said we at home, so what do we have to lose?
Right. I mean, I'm gonna go for it, but you told me about the freshman quarterback, and then, like I say, I know Missouri is a running team, and I know Texas A&M gonna try to stop that run. They ain't gonna try to let them beat running. If Texas A&M let Missouri run all over them, then you deserve to lose the game. What is Patrick Mahomes?
Texas Tech.
Oh, okay.
The president also said, "Oh, wow." He said he's gonna take LSU over Alabama. Whoa, he going out on a limb. And Horace said Missouri at home and the Saggies, as he calls them, never win a big game. Whoa, so that's gonna be the game of interest today. We got 3:30 p.m. We're gonna see if Texas A&M can pull. Mr. President, he going to get you on that. He said Bama gonna boat race LSU.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Horace. Well, Coach Brother Horace, Mr. Thomas, I'm with you on that one.
So it's we got some SEC games that's gonna shake up some stuff this week. Those two games are gonna be very interesting to watch. That'll be comments for next week, if nothing else. They going. This is back and forth. Bama's run game is trash, said the president. They're gonna have to throw. Well, Simpson has a decent on the throw. All right, give him. He's pushing himself to the Heisman Trophy race. He's decent. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got two good ones that we're gonna see what happens next week with those games. So that's our college football picks for this week. Now, Red, I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna ask H.O. What game besides these ranked games interests you? And I think you already said it, but we'll let you come back to it.
Oh, well, besides how my boys gonna do against Georgia and Mississippi, man, I'm looking at this. Man, you're right, Coach. There's a lot of good games. You got Indiana and Penn State, Ohio State at Purdue, and Purdue, they love to upset Ohio State. Let's see, you got Syracuse and Miami. Is Carson Beck gonna throw the game away again? Auburn and Vanderbilt. Man, Vanderbilt DJ Pavia. No, he gonna be. But Auburn got a good defense though. Are they gonna let Pavia run all over them even though they at home? We gonna see. Of course, LSU and Alabama and Navy and Notre Dame. They were talking about that earlier. Like that gonna be a good one, man. If that coach lose to Navy, you talk about a hot seat up in there, man. But yeah,
well,
I guess the LSU and Alabama is intriguing because you're right. That'll probably shake up some things in the SEC. And I'm kind of interested to see. Oh, go ahead.
Remember, Navy is the #1 rushing team in the country, so that could be something against Notre Dame, who got two good rushers of their own, of course, with Love and the other young man. So it's gonna be a running battle. Ho, what games you looking at that could be a little tricky?
I'm looking at this Colorado and West Virginia game. If Colorado don't hurry up and get a win, and I know Juju is starting, but if he don't get a win, the Florida State rumors will crank up again.
Yep. Yeah, you know they're gonna be discussing it like, whoa, like
yeah, if he don't win this, and Jason Whitlock already done went on camera saying that this can be a 3-9 season for Dion, and he all for it.
Wow.
But I'm looking forward to Juju playing and playing so well to ask Dion what took so long to put him in the game.
Now that's gonna be the thing,
Georgia, right?
Yeah, the boy from Carrollton. Yeah, that's gonna be the interesting comment right there. And as a matter of fact, they played at 12 o'clock today. Colorado and West Virginia.
Yeah, so, that's why we need to tighten up.
I thought Dion had been playing the kid, so he ain't been playing the kid.
This is first. No, he played last week in the blowout, but he hadn't started.
Nope.
So who in the world they been playing? If he was so anxious to take him from us, why was he No, I don't understand it.
You forgot he got the young man, the other quarterback who came in from Liberty, Tyler Salter. He came in and he was saving Juju. So we'll see. Like I said, Juju first start today. I hope he doesn't get out. I don't think he's gonna be nervous because he's played in some big games before. So excuse me. So we'll see how he handles that pressure. They do come on. In case anybody wants to watch the game, it's on TNT at 12 o'clock. Colorado and West Virginia on TNT.
Yeah, I'll be tuning into that until 1:30.
Oh Lord. Not Duke. Okay, we gonna move
Red,
on.
You on mute, Red.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Let me call you back. I call you back.
My brother said one more thing as we've been talking about. Be careful in Stark Patch, Georgia, Stark Vegas, and let's see.
Florida State and Clemson play today too.
Yeah, the Loser Bowl.
Yeah.
To see who's gonna drop that job. The president said, when you just talked about, do y'all think Dion is I took it off the board. Do y'all think Dion is gonna make a move if the right job comes along?
Yeah, the rumors gonna start out for sure if he don't win today.
They gonna crank up. And Horace said Fatlock is trash. We know that. We know how sorry he is.
Mm-hmm.
But so all right, let's move on. The World Series was finished up last week, and it delivered all the promise of what it's supposed to. As the Dodgers beat the Toronto Blue Jays in 7-game 4-3. Hey Joe, what are your thoughts on the World Series? What happened?
Just like I said Wednesday, it's easy to point to Will Smith hitting the home run in Game 7, but in Game 6, Kike Hernandez is the one who raised his hand when the ball got stuck up under the fence and told the center fielder not to touch the ball. If he touches the ball, the run scores and Toronto wins the World Series.
Yes, sir.
But Kike being the veteran, that's why you have to have veterans in the game at all times to know when and how to make sure that that's a win and play without a doubt. I mean, it can be easily overlooked, but when you go back and look at it, that's what won them the World Series. He saved them the World Series in Game 6, gave them the opportunity to win it in Game 7. So Kike Hernandez is the real MVP of the World Series, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and if you and like you said, if he had reached in there and touched that ball, it's wide open. People are running. If he made an attempt to get, they running.
The game is over at that point.
Well, it's tied. It ain't over. It's tied. But who knows what would have happened? Yeah,
that was a big part of that game. That was crazy. And then, like I said, that stopped those guys at second and third, and then the disaster happened. So, I
forgot about the Game 6 because the Game 7 was so long.
That was the Game 6 save. Kike did it because by rule, if the center fielder would have touched the ball, then it's no longer interference. Then everybody keeps running.
Yes, sir.
But he was screaming. He was screaming at him, "Do not touch the ball! Do not touch the ball! Do not touch the ball!" And then when he finally realized, he turned around and he raised his hand too.
Yeah, like he was sure.
I know Dave Roberts was like, "Great job, Kike," and that's why he was in the game. He wasn't hitting worth a flip, but he was in the game for that particular purpose.
Yeah, my brother said that's a good point, H.O. He said that's an excellent point. People are overlooked. And Thomas the Prayer said, I would dare say that was a top 3 best World Series contest in recent history. Probably so. Yeah, and it has so many twists and turns, but I'm just looking at the guy who ran off second base, and took off on that short little fly ball or hit that he thought was going to drop. And again, I say, sir, where are you going? You wasn't going to get to third if it drops. I mean, you could have stayed right there. You're still in scoring position. But they always tell you as a player, you never make out like that in a position like that. And he made that law. He did that and turned the game around along with Hernandez. So H.O. Hernandez is all over the place. Remember, he took the ball from the left fielder. Did he catch the ball from the left fielder?
Yeah.
When he went over his shoulder, and they put it on you got mossed.
Yeah. That he got somebody took it away from him.
Oh, okay. That's right.
The center fielder took it away from him.
Yeah, he got mossed. And the guy's second base name that ran off was Addison Barger, who took off and who was actually having a very good World Series, batting over 400, and he didn't. He made that mistake.
Now his parents are millionaires, and he decided to play baseball and do his own thing.
Ain't that something? And he probably make millions.
Yeah, he can quit baseball right now and run the family business and still be all right.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's something there. The president said, including this year, the World Series had a player named Will Smith. And he said the other Will Smith was a pitcher on the Braves in 2021.
And he was on Houston in 2020.
Yep. So the real Will Smiths is not anywhere getting jiggy with it. So we're not going to talk about him. All right. Red, do you know what time it is, Red?
Oh,
It's
half.
halftime. It's halftime on Red and Rail Sports Show featuring me, and you got a special guest, H.O. from the Sports Roundtable. We're going to take a pause for the calls. When we come back, we're going to have 5 for 5, some interesting topics on there. And then we're going to go into the pro picks and talk about the pro game. And we'll wrap it up from there. All right. Let me find the music for halftime. And then once we find it, we will be back in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on Red Rail Sports Show. Don't go anywhere. All right. Let me cut the music off for a minute. There we go. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We're back. And just in case y'all haven't seen them, I just need to get one of those Patrick Mahomes white jerseys. I'm looking at them on TV. I need that white jersey really quick, sir, if you don't mind. All them white unis. But anyway, the VP said I'll go ahead. Huh?
I was gonna say, how did Texas lose out on Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, he wasn't highly recruited back in the days. They didn't know he was that good, and he just went and just put on a show. I mean, developed and came out of college, and then they skipped on him. Them and Texas A&M, and he did not look where he is now. The VP said he's gonna cue the Loonies. He's out. Have a great rest of the show, fellas. Thank you, VP, for your help and your input. And we'll see you have a safe travel wherever you're heading. Be safe. Let's see here. All right, y'all. It's time for 5 for 5. We give 5 topics, and I'll let those two talk about them and discuss. They have a brief time to talk, and once they finish, then we move on to the next one. We got 5 for 5. I'm looking for the music. It should be coming up. Red, be on standby. Soon the music comes up.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm ready.
There we go. All right, there's the music. 5 topics. 5 different subjects. Got the first subject coming up. Get ready. right, Red. What do you think about Cincinnati defense? Their offense calling the defense out.
Man, it's just a matter of time for this to happen. You like players to be politically correct, but what sense the defense is doing? You got the offense up there putting up 38, 40 some points. Now we all been watching football a long time and have seen times where defenses blow it for offenses. But man, we ain't never heard nobody say nothing in the media until now. And honestly, can you blame them? Y'all putting up 38 points, 40 some points, and we still can't win. That is bad defense. And the way they lost to the Bears, you got that pass to the tight end with two players colliding. He just running in zone. That is just atrocious, man. That is, like I say, I don't know how most players ain't said anything, but yeah, this defense deserves to be called out. Come on, Simpson. You went and traded for Flacco because your quarterback wasn't doing nothing, and you finally get your offense flowing, and your defense is pretty much playing like one of the worst defenses in NFL history. Who are these guys? Where y'all find these scrubs from? Who drafted these sorry MFers, man? This is ridiculous, man. It's going to cost Cincinnati the season and another wasted season for their offensive playmakers.
Hey, Joe.
The organization is an abomination at this point. From the financial front office to the coaching staff to all the players going at each other. This is an organization that is about to blow, or it has blown. Yeah, this is just a bad look for the organization. Yeah, this a domino effect that has started from the front office and not paying players. So now you calling them. Now each team is you calling your offense and your defense calling each other out. So yeah, it's an abomination at this point.
All right.
I do better, baby. Too much talent to be doing losing like this.
All right. Moving on. Red. Draymond Green in his press conference called Dak Prescott a bum when he gets ready to play in the playoffs. What's your comments on that?
Now, folks, some people might agree with you, especially in the football world. Draymond, you are in the NBA, man. Why is you starting up stuff in another sport, man? Stay in your own sport. You already calling up guys out in the NBA. Now you going to the football now? What you gonna do? You gonna go to baseball next and call out Mike Trout, somebody else? I'm just saying. I tell you, boy, Draymond, you better be happy that you are playing with a player like Steph Curry. And you and them 4 rings you talk about, because he got you them 4 rings. I know now, yeah, your defense and your team, I want to say team energy help, but boy, you ride them 4 rings that Steph got you like it ain't nothing in the world, man. But hey, what can you say? He won them. He was there. He is a 4-time champion. But man, Draymond, why you gotta be so mean, man? Yes. Mean, man.
Hey, Joe.
It is often we often say that Chris Brown is this era's Michael Jackson. Same could be said for Draymond Green is this era's Charles Barkley. The only thing missing is he just ain't got into a bar fight. Or he ain't spit on nobody yet. But now.
Right. I'm surprised that ain't happening.
Yeah, but now. He has way more technical fouls than Barkley, but this sounds just like a modern day Charles Barkley outrage. So but yeah, he needs to calm down, chill out. You need to calm down.
Barkley retire. That's probably who they're gonna replace him with when Barkley retires.
Yeah, he looked like he's trying to set his next career up with all these comments. That's basically what it looks like. He's making comments, outlandish comments, as a way of saying this is my resume. And once Barkley retires, you can just slide me right on in there.
All right.
Well,
Let me go back
ain't
to
gonna be the same with those guys retired, man. Jack and Kenny and Charles and EJ. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Winston Thornton said Chase Brown, the running back, had the right message, just the wrong messenger. He definitely can't call out the defense playing the way he does. Pure trash all the way around. But when you're paying 2 wide receivers and a quarterback, which they are putting all their money into, or have put most of their money into, Chase, Higgins, and Joe Burrow, and they're producing 30, 40 points a game, that needs to be in-house conversation. I'll just say that real quick. That needs to be in-house. That's something you don't bring to the table and let everybody, the media, get a hold of it, because you know they're going to run with it. But as far as Draymond Green, I got 2 words: triple single. And I'll leave it at that with him. Triple single. Moving on. H.O., the Braves hired Walt Weiss. Your thoughts?
Well, like I said, I'm not sure if AA hired him. I think Terry McGirt and the rest of the Braves front office probably made this hire. I'm glad we didn't get the Dodgers coach, so I guess it's familiarity is good, but familiarity ain't working out with the Falcons so well. So I hope this is not a repeat of bad familiarity. But I like old Walt. He hiring the Mets coach is a spike against him, but if you bring back Eric Young or somebody that's familiar with the clubhouse, then I'll be all right with it. But hey, for right now, I just pray and pray. Go Braves.
Red?
Like I say, I'm not surprised. This is what the Braves do. They like stability. They don't like making, big time changes if they don't have to. I'm not surprised they kept it in house. I would have liked for them to branch out a little bit. D-Rose, maybe David Ross. Well, no, leave D-Rose on MLB Network. I ain't want to mess that up. I like D-Rose on MLB Network, so leave him over there. But David Ross would have been a good name. Chipper Jones, dude, if you gonna manage, it's getting close to time. I mean, they would have hired you right away. And now Chipper talking about, I'm going to be involved with the team as much as ever in 2026. Doing what? What are you going to do? You're not managing the team. Are you going to be the hitting coach? I know you don't think Walt White, they're going to let you sit there while you looking over his shoulder or something. And if that's the case, then we just need to make Chipper Jones the manager. So I would love to see what Chipper Jones' identity or role with the team going to be this year. And I hope not Walt White's babysitter. But anyway, glad to have you back, Chipper, in any capacity. But we really need just a hitting coach and this pitching coach that you bought that y'all bought for the Mets. Boy, you better do the job, or we'll run you out of town so fast you still already got you out of town. You don't even like to be here. That pitcher had better improve, or you gonna be out of here, boy. What? Let us see you walk out on that field. We're gonna be booing you so much. Boo! Get back to New York, loser! So, you better help our pitching staff out. So, but like I say, typical Braves. Long as the players come to play next year and that pitching get better, we'll be good.
All right. Moving on. H.O., let me ask you a question. What was the biggest NFL trade before the trade deadline?
The Colts getting Sauce Gardner. With new owners saying we're going all in. Are you trying to win now? Or you trying to patch it up? Or you trying to win forever? So yeah, Lil Mama doing her thing out there in Indianapolis. So you got to get her credit.
Yeah, she did ask a question. That exact question. So it looked like they trying to go all the way. Forget about putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. They say we're gonna go all the way. So there you go. Red, what's your biggest trade?
Honestly, it's hard to look past the Indy trade. I had a list of all the ones that had it, but definitely the Indy trade. No, here we go. But I'm gonna tell you an underrated move that I like. Seattle getting the kid from the Saints. That, that, that,
Shaheed.
that's definitely gonna, yeah, that's definitely gonna help. You pair him with the kid from Ohio State and that other little young boy that they've been going to. I think Orson is his name or somebody. You put them three together with that running game, Seattle's offense is being just as prominent as his defense was. Whoever would have thought Sam Darnold would be leading the show? And Mike McDaniel, you got the guy from Baltimore, the Barton, Mike, whoever he is, you gotta give him some credit. He's coaching that team up. He's doing in Seattle what we wanted Raheem to be doing down here. But yeah, Sauce Gardner and Rashid, and next season, that Quentin Williams pick, that Quentin Williams trade that the Cowboys got, that's gonna make a difference on their defense next season, especially if they draft well and they continue building it up. They got to get a better linebacker. So Quentin Williams is gonna definitely help the Cowboys going into this season.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna cut the music off for this last one. I don't think it needs any appropriate music. Red, your comments on the situation, the passing of Marshawn Kneeland. What's your thoughts?
Oh man, heart and prayers go out to his loved ones. It's just a shocking, unfortunate situation. We lost a young kid from a self-inflicted wound. The reports say he was on the run from the police or whatnot. I'm not sure how all that happened, but man, you just feel bad for the kid because obviously he was dealing with some very heavy mental issues. I mean, if that's how he responds from being chased by the cops. How it was related? Was it football related? Did he have like some CTE issues going on? I'm sure they'll do some studies. Some studies are gonna be done. But right now, you just feel so bad. Heart and prayers go out to the kid's family. He was a young kid, seemed to be having a decent, solid career. I'm not saying a great career, but it seemed like it was solid. I just don't know how in the world he got himself where he was on the run from the law. And even if he was on the run, to end it the way you ended it, very disappointing because, yeah, you would have got arrested. But I mean, you didn't kill nobody. I don't think. I don't know if you stole anything. So I'm saying you would have been arrested. But I mean, as long as nobody was hurt, I think Jerry would have, helped you get out the situation. I mean, many guys, all the guys Jerry don't have in Cowboy Nation. I mean, this wouldn't have been the worst. So I mean, man, I just wish the kid she had believed that things could have gotten better and not felt that it was all over when the cops caught up with him. It's a sad situation. And like I said, we don't know if he's suffering from some mental issues or whatnot. It's an unfortunate situation. And my heart and prayers just go out to his family and his loved ones.
H.O.?
Mental health is real, and therapy is much needed for most of us who really don't understand. Hearts, condolences, and prayers goes out to the family. When you can go from scoring your first touchdown to ending it all in a week.
Right. God. Oh, that was
that tells you the emotions that you would think that he's on the high and he's coming up good and doing the thing and whatever, but that goes to show you the pressures of being in the spotlight and the pressures of expectations of what things could be and how things can go down. But just never know who and what people are going through. So we gotta make sure we stay out of our judgment zone and keep the expectations out of situations that don't belong to us. Because this is really sad and touching. But therapy is always a good choice. I would suggest it.
Yeah, and people go back and you would never think this would be coming from him, but the late great comedian Robin Williams said a while back he lost his life battling what he was doing. He said, and I quote, "Everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about." And that smile on the outside could be masking a whole lot of problems. So just try to be kind to people. You never know what anybody's going through. You know, you hear that all the time. You never know what anybody's going through. So you see somebody acting out and doing stuff. I mean, it's easy to make fun of them, but you don't know what they got. And like Red said, and y'all said, just Monday, you blocking a field, a kick, a punt, scoring your first touchdown. Everybody jumping up and down, cheering, and everything's all right. And then a few days later, they find you dead after being chased. I mean, it's things that he just was dealing with. And my buddy in Texas said his girlfriend said that he was going through some kind of mental health issues. But now, unfortunately, it's too late to try to see what happened and what's going on because it was concealed. So
you had a girlfriend and dang. Seems like
he had everything. I mean, even that's a lot of time. That's when it happens. You have everything seem like on your side, and then poof, out of nowhere, you commit suicide. And like I said, I liked Robin Williams. Robin Williams, one of my favorite comedians, and he also said this: suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And like I said, if somebody had gotten to him, Marshawn, and helped him, he might still be living and playing football. But unfortunately, you know,
same thing for Robin. And like I say, I'm with you, Coca. Robin, he was one of my favorite active comedians. And when I heard about him, I was in surprise. I was just like, what? Even though I knew Robin was dealing with some things, I just didn't think it was like to that extent or that bad to where like, man. God.
But hey, it's real. Like H.O. said, mental health is real. Everything we said is real. So, like I say, anybody out there that's listening to the show, if it seems like you ain't got things are weighing down on you and you got some issues going on, call somebody, talk to somebody. It's always somebody you can talk to. Like the song said, they just a phone call away. You can talk to, and I go to the old. I'm gonna get churchy, and then I'm gone, so we can get back to positive news. What's the song went? Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. That's somebody you can talk to. I know he's listening. So you know, and
call me up, inbox me if you want to talk about something. Even though I probably need to follow my own advice at times, but yeah, I tell folks, just hey, I'll listen to you. Before you do something crazy, I'd rather you just come talk to me before you do something crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If it's that bad, you know, talk to somebody and just
tell all my friends. Inbox me. Yeah. If I see an inbox and somebody say Red you up or Red you want to talk, man, believe y'all be surprised who does it. Folks do it too often. So that's why I tell folks. I mean, now I need to follow my own advice. I am not gonna be honest about myself. I need to reach out to some of y'all sometime when I'm having in one of my moods or get down. So we all, like you say, we all battling something, we all dealing with something. But look, H.O. and Coach are right. Reach out, talk to somebody before you do something crazy. Because, like you say, permanent solution to a temporary problem temporary problem. You understand? You don't know how the problem could always get better. There are always solutions to things, always adjustments, and you don't want to have a permanent because once you make that move, it ain't no coming back. That's permanent. That's done. Everybody got one life to live.
All right.
Sorry, coach. We can move on.
That's all right. Moving on. It needs to be said. All right. It's that time. We're getting to the NFL. Getting into the NFL picks. We're going to pick every game because pretty much all of them, we got a lot of good races heating up. And thank goodness we are past that game on Thursday night. Hopefully we won't have to see a game like that again. Thank goodness. But
Amazon lost some subscribers Thursday.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because that was, I mean, it's bad when people can see that a game is terrible. And that game just dragged on and on. It didn't have any excitement. Every time you look up, Geno Smith on his back, hopping off the field. And they were like, do we have to put Kenny Pickett in the game? And Geno said, no, I'll hop back out there. And he got back out there.
And how many times did he get hit on his legs after he thrown the ball?
Oh my gosh, they were popping him left and right, and I mean and I'm looking at his offensive line. I'm like, y'all do know this is a game, right? And y'all do know you need to keep your quarterback upright if you want to win. I'm just saying, if you want to win, if you don't want to win, then just say it. And Geno will start throwing the ball as soon as he come out of shotgun. All right, H.O. cutting in. Juju is on the field.
Oh, he on the field?
He's on the field. He's getting ready to make his first play at quarterback while we get ready for the
what channel you say it's on? What channel?
TNT. Right. Let me find the music for the picks. And we can do both. We can multitask. All right, here we go. First game. H.O. Saints versus Panthers.
Panthers.
No, not even the thought.
Panthers.
Red.
Oh, did I say Panthers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can Panthers. Okay. No thought behind. I'm going
Red. Who you get? Okay. It's unanimous. We don't have to even have a long discussion about this one. So, all right. We got another game that might be a cure for insomnia. Browns versus Jets. Red, who you got, Browns or the Jets?
Man, this is a game to do Sanders should be starting. But since he ain't, I'm going with the Jets. Forget the Browns. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't trying to win. And Myles Garrett, dude, he looks more foolish than ever for re-signing with him. I mean, you could have got that contract from a number of teams. Why you felt the Browns were the only team who could get you that contract is ridiculous. And now look at you stuck in that trade. They won't even put the kid in the game who could actually give the team a spark. They'll let me know. Nobody is trying to win anything in Cleveland. And I feel sorry for the Browns fans. Jets all the way. Let's go, Aaron Glenn. Let's see Aaron Glenn walking down the field. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Aaron Glenn.
Hey, Joe, who you got? Browns or the Jets?
I'll take the Jets at home.
All right. I think it's unanimous. I'm going to go with the Jets, too. All right. Divisional game. Jaguars against the Texans. H.O., who you got, Jaguars or Texans?
I'm going Texans and Nelson. They got to bounce back. They got to bounce back real big.
All right, Red.
Man, I have absolutely no idea. This is going to go either way. Like you said, the Texans, they need to win if they want to stay in the playoff race. But TJ, didn't he get hurt last week? Concussion? He's been in concussion protocol. If TJ ain't playing, I definitely don't think David Fields can win. Even if
I think
CJ
they're
is
gonna win.
playing, I
All
still
right.
think the Jags. I'm taking the Jags. Yeah, they CJ not playing, so yeah, I'm taking the Jags.
All right, let me scroll back. Winston Thornton says he picking the Saints in an upset. Yeah, that'll be a big upset if the Saints win, but we're not gonna
Boy,
talk about it.
I feel I don't even understand that.
Up, Big Z. Big Z is in the house. What up, Coach? What up, Cuz? What up, Red? Big
What
Z
up, big
is in the
dog?
building, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Winston said he's picking all the upsets today. He's picking the Browns to beat the Jets. I don't know if you can call it an upset, but it's what it is. And the president said Panthers and Jets. Let's see. Winston said the Texans. The president said the Texans. All right.
Y'all know what's going on. Okay. There's been something going on with Texas I don't know about.
All right. Let's see. Next game. Oh Lord.
And they kick her out. The Texas kick her out too. So y'all really don't have them.
The Bills versus the Dolphins. Oh Lord. Red, who you got? Bills or the Dolphins?
Oh, it's on me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my bad. I
Yes,
think
sir.
okay. Another snooze fest. Bills, Dolphins, they done. Come on over to the Falcons, McDaniel, when y'all get finished playing around in Miami.
H.O.
Bills, easy.
Yeah,
Lock of
these
the week.
games are getting easy to predict. I'm gonna go with the Bills too because they don't look like it's gonna be worth anything. Dolphins gonna get slapped around early and it'll be over with. H.O. Giants versus the Bears.
I'm going with the Bears at home.
Red.
Yeah, Giants are 2-7, fading fast. Even games they should win, they can't even win. So, I mean, Jackson Dart, they got a spark. It'll be interesting to see if Brian Davis gonna survive this catastrophe. He should. They should bring them all back next year, and let's see how they do with a full offseason to get prepared. So Brian Davis should survive, but they're not gonna win tomorrow. Bears, they projecting up right now. I say, Caleb, I need them fantasy points. So let's go Bears.
All right. I say Bears too. Here's an interesting game, Red. Ravens and Vikings at Minnesota.
Oh man. Yeah, you're right. Because early in the week, I would have just said the show Ravens. Now, I don't know, man, because Ravens still. I mean, they still got that defense, and that defense, even though they've been playing better, the Vikings, their defense has been playing better. So don't think what's the black dude from Miami, don't think he can't scheme up Brian Flores. Don't think he can't
Yeah.
scheme up a defense to keep the Ravens offense in check. Derek didn't think he's going to show out, man. Flores has shut Henry down all game, but that still don't mean Lamar can win the game. But the Vikings, man, you just never know what you're going to get. McCarthy, they can look trash one weekend. And then last week, they'll come out and beat, who they beat last week? Well, it was Miami. It was Detroit. Yeah, they beat Detroit last week. Whoever would have thought the Vikings would have beat Detroit? And now they at home versus the Ravens. And the Ravens, your margins for error is small, man. One more loss and y'all might be out. Y'all really got to win out. Man. What is going on? All right, Ravens. I mean, since y'all got the momentum of having to win out, I'm going to see what y'all going to do. But I would not be surprised. I know Coach would be surprised if the Vikings win. I'm taking the Ravens off of just nostalgia.
All right.
I'm taking the Ravens on the money line, but I'm taking the Vikings with the points. They are +4, so I'm taking the Ravens to win by 3, but the Vikings to cover the spread.
Okay. Will you put any delicious fruit cups on it?
I already did.
Oh, okay. The fruit cups are in. All right. I'm gonna say Ravens, but I hope the Vikings can somehow at home pull off the upset. But it's gonna be tight because the Ravens seem to hit their stride, getting ready to at least. All right. Winston Thornton said the Bills. Big Z said the Bills all day. The president said the Bills and the Bears. Winston Thornton, Ravens. President said Ravens. Big Z said where they playing? They playing in Minnesota, Javada.
Yep.
They're not playing the Raiders. They're playing the Ravens.
Yeah, playing the Ravens, not the Raiders. All right. Next game. Cardinals and the Seahawks, the Sea Chickens. Who you got, A-Joe? Cardinals and Sea Chickens.
Seahawks all day. I got Sam Darnold as my quarterback now.
Uh-oh. So, yeah, you ready to go. Oh, yeah, you got your quarterback. Red, Cardinals or the Seahawks?
Oh, I'm with H.O. Yeah, Cardinals. Brisket been playing well. Seahawks, they on the roll right now, man. I gotta take them. I gotta ride with Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. And they at home too, Swift man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Seahawks.
Brisket would really shock me if they wouldn't have been got you. Jacoby Brisket.
Yeah, the Seahawks are ready. They're ready to make that run. All right, Red, Lions and Commanders. We learned about the Commanders that, thank goodness for Jaden Daniels, he's not as hurt as bad as they thought. And he's not going on the IR. He's not having surgery. So one of these days he'll be back. But for right now, the Commanders had to go with everybody's favorite quarterback, Marcus Mariota. So we got Lions and Commanders.
I got the Lions and Jackson revenge from the Vikings last week, and they're gonna take it out on the Pope Commanders. So sorry, Marcus Mariota. Jalen Daniels ain't there right now. And you are, and you gonna get this beat down. Lions easily over the Commanders.
All right, H.O., Lions, Commanders.
Lions, easy.
Okay. NFC West showdown, H.O. Rams versus 49ers in San Francisco. Who you got?
I take the 49ers at home. Even though I like the way the Rams been playing, but they got some kind of chemistry with Mac Jones right now, so I'm taking the 49ers at home.
Okay, Red, Rams, 49ers.
I'm gonna take the Rams to get that get back. 49ers got them if they play. I'm gonna take the Rams to get the 49ers if they play. Still be a good game. But I think the Rams will hold T-Mac in check and force Mac Jones to beat him. I think definitely the Rams will tee off. Rams getting good by at least 10 to 15. 49ers, them injuries start catching up with them. I say the Rams 28, 49ers 17.
All right. I'm going to go with the Niners barely. I think they'll squeak by the Rams. You know, Stafford is throwing all those touchdowns. I think Mac Jones is on fire. And Brock Purdy, you may need to change the address for him, too. You know, they paid you all that money because Mac Jones is winning ball games, sir. So, we'll see. All right. Now we get to the two games that have some serious meaning coming up with them. H.O. Patriots versus Buccaneers. I'm sorry, Patriots versus Buccaneers in Tampa.
Patriots.
Any reason?
Yeah, because I want the Buccaneers to lose.
That's simple. Red, you share those feelings as well.
Yeah, I share those same sentiments. And Buccaneers injuries eventually got to catch up to them. Patriots are playing some good ball. Drake May playing good ball. We'll see. Todd Bowles got your work cut out for you. We'll see if your defense can have any better luck than our defense. Well, our defense had a little luck, so we'll see. But I'm taking the Patriots.
Mike Ravens
All
shoot
right,
for that coach of the year.
yeah, sure is. All right, let me go to the Nation and see what they say. All righty. Winston Thornton picking the upset with the Cardinals over the Sea Chickens. The president said the Water Chickens. Big Z said the Lions are going to win their game. Let's see. Winston Thornton said the Rams. The president said you ain't lying. The Lions are going to win. Big Z said Rams. President said Rams. Big Z said Stafford is going to chunk the ball all day. Yeah, he will throw it now. You know, he got some running back, but he still throw it. And Winston Thornton said the Patriots are going to beat the Buccaneers. All right. Now, this game is probably going to be a game that neither team can afford to lose right now. Red, Eagles and Packers, Monday Night Football.
I'm here to the point. I'm like Skip Bailey. I have had enough of these overrated Packers, man. Anyway, I've had enough of these overrated Packers, and I had enough of my Bulldogs giving up touchdowns on the first drive too, which they just did again. But I'm taking the Eagles in this. Packers, y'all really shouldn't be overrated. Y'all let one get away last week to the Panthers, man. The Panthers lost to the Browns. Y'all losing teams y'all really shouldn't lose to. And the Eagles, they playing ball right now. So I ain't saying the Packers can't win, but y'all gonna have to prove it to me. 'Cause y'all just keep losing the teams y'all shouldn't lose to, even though you beat Pittsburgh a week ago. Uh, we'll see. I'm gonna take the. You know what? I should take the Packers. No, I'm gonna switch my pick, coach. I'm gonna take the Packers to bounce back after losing to the Panthers last week. They going back home now. They was on the road in Carolina. I'm gonna take the Packers to bounce back versus the Eagles. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Joe.
Packers, Michael Parsons with 2 sacks. Dominate the game. Packers win at home.
We chasing Jalen Hurts around. Ain't gonna catch him a couple of times, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Sunday night game. Steelers versus Chargers in LA. Hey, Joe, who you got? Steelers or Chargers?
I just put the bet in for the Steelers with the points. So I got the Steelers covering the spread. I think it's 6.5.
Okay. Red, who you got?
I got the Steelers. They changed their defense up. Look like it worked versus who did they play last week?
All right.
Who
Coach,
y'all
I'm going.
play last week? Who y'all play
Coach.
last week?
The coach.
That's right. It worked last week against Indy. Yeah, they were playing. It did it, right? They turned slammed off. James Jones over 6 times. So we'll see. We'll see if they new strategy of putting Jalen Ramsey in safety. And we'll see if they new strategy works. Yeah, I'm gonna take Steelers over Chargers. Chargers ain't team, man.
All right. Let's see what the nation said. All right. Winston Thornton said the Packers get with the Eagles. And Red Big Z says, speak Red, make it plain. Thomas said the Packers. Winston Thornton said the Chargers. And the president says the Steelers. All right, last game played tomorrow morning over there in in Berlin, Germany. It is the Falcons versus the Colts. Red, tell me why the Falcons gonna win.
Honestly, coach, I can't. I don't think they're gonna win. Uh, I mean, they been getting some bad luck lately. You messed up when Indy lost to the Steelers, so now Indy gonna come up there ready to kick some butt. And the Falcons, man, I just don't trust his offensive coordinator. And I don't trust the head coach. He can't really. I mean, he ain't really doing nothing like I say. I know the defense will come to play, but we ain't gonna be. We gonna have to put up points to beat the Indy Colts. Unless you planning on getting 6 turnovers like the Steelers did, you gonna have to put up some points. So unless we put up points tomorrow, and this clown he have trouble putting up points against the Dolphins, the Niners when they injury prone, and of course the Patriots last week. You know they did a little something in the second half, but that was mostly because of the turnovers that we had. We had 6 sacks. You got to do something. But like I said, we got kicking issues, we got offensive issues, and we playing one of the NFL's juggernaut buzzsaw teams right now, coming off a loss, looking for some get back. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm riding. I got to ride with you. Falcons prove me wrong, man. But right now, you ain't been proving me right. So maybe you can prove me wrong. I'm taking the coach for this.
Hey, Joe.
They say Raheem Morris go show the team a Jesse Owens film. He needs to be watching his own damn film of why his offense is struggling so bad. But yeah, this is gonna be the death of him. Yep. It's not gonna go well. You're playing across the waters and you just hadn't been consistent. Well, you have been inconsistently consistent, but not winning consistent. Like I said, if finding ways to lose was a Super Bowl trophy, then we would have three-peated by now. I could get a Falcon 6 points. I could get a Falcon 6 points and they still won't win. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the nation says.
Falcons, yeah, please prove me wrong tomorrow.
Winston Thornton said the Falcons shake back and get the dub. The president said it's going to be a long flight back. A plane full of pallbearers, cue the funeral music. Oh my goodness. These niggas said it's going to be that bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are our picks for the week. Use them as
That
you
offensive
will.
coordinator, man, nobody got faith in him. I'm saying you got all this talent, and dude, you should not struggling to score is something the Falcons should never do. If anything, we can accept the struggling on defense, even though our defense been playing better. But when you got the playmakers and when you got the talent that we have on offense, struggling to score 3 or 4 straight weeks should not be in our repertoire. And the fact that it is, let me know, Zach. You a problem, but Raheem, you a bigger problem because you brought this clown in, and if you fire him, you might as well fire yourself. Like Mel Gibson said in Ransom, you kill him, you kill yourself.
All right. We'll see if the Falcons can right the ship. It's kind of sideways, turn it upright, and come out of there with the win and get back home to U.S. soil feeling good. And the coach, if they can beat the coach are going to have some serious questions they need to answer because a lot of people have been talking about that coach schedule, saying it wasn't worth anything. But hey, they can be proving them right.
Yes, the Falcons, the coach, after the trades they just made and all what, number one, Carly is about to go crazy. I can see Carly gonna have a press conference herself and say, man, what going on, fellas? Shoot. And now they talking about Daniel Jones getting a big payday. If he go up and stink it up against my Falcons 2 weeks in a row, stinking it up, oh yeah, they're gonna have some serious questions, coach. Especially after they trade these 2 first-round picks.
Yeah. The president said his name should not be Raheem, but Rachoke.
Somebody gonna choke him out on that plane ride back home. I hope.
And they said since they are good at letting folks down, there's gonna be some funeral music. So, interesting tidbit from Winston Thornton: DeForest Buckner is out for the coach.
It don't matter.
Winston, haven't we all learned? It don't matter who out for the other team. The Falcons don't know how to take advantage. I mean, shoot, 49ers had a whole injury list of players out, and we got scrubbed up. Miami Dolphins, I don't know what players they had in, and we got scrubbed up. And shoot, Patriots, I'm sure the Patriots had their injuries last. Like I say, Falcons don't need to be worried about who out for the other team, because it's your team. You don't even know if your real team gonna show up to take advantage of the team not having their players in there. So it don't matter, Winston. DeForest Buckner, he can be Harris Buckner. He can be the Buckners of Georgia State. It still won't matter.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the show. 12:28. You have the right. Who has the right to do what, when, and where? H.O., who has the right to do what this weekend?
Atlanta Falcons, you had the right to at least compete overseas. You may not win the game, but at least show signs of coming back home with some type of game plan of how we can move forward to our next game, because right now you got the city in flux and it's not looking good. So you have the right to at least show up and compete and show signs of some type of progress, because progress is key right now. So,
all right. Red.
Hawks, you have the right to just don't do nothing tonight. You had a chance to win versus the Raptors on your home floor for NBA Cup, and you let one get away. Quinn Snyder, you the Raheem of NBA basketball. We want you out of here too. But my Lakers coming in town tonight, and Hawks, you just happen to you about to run into another buzzsaw. So just don't worry about it. We ain't gonna hold it against you. Just take this beat down, move on to next week, and let's try to start up another winning streak. But my Lakers, you got the right to put it on the Hawks tonight, because they didn't beat the Raptors like they were supposed to, and really had Horace and all the Hawks. They saying, Quinn Snyder, you are a joke, and you got to go. And you gonna see it tonight, Horace, when he out coached by JJ Redick tonight. I mean, Quinn Snyder, dude, what are you doing, man? But I wanted them to win last night because I knew who was coming in tonight. So Lakers is going to go to 8-2. I gotta cheer for the hot team. Hawks let me down once again versus the Raptors. But I'll be back with you on Monday, whoever we play. But not tonight. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. We got a couple more comments. Let's see. Oh, Lord. The president said he'd be replaced by Bobby Boucher and Oda B. McDowell and still lose. Oh, Lord. Not them two. Them two always coming up. And he said, Magic Johnson, you had the right to buy any part of ownership interest in Atlanta sports team. Winners begat winners.
Hey, the Braves, come on, Magic. The Braves need to be sold. Can somebody put a team together and buy the Braves, Magic? No, you already bought the Dodgers. Oh, Magic, we running out of teams for him to buy, man. That's why I want Tyler Perry to do something with his old. What's the point of us celebrating Tyler if he ain't going to buy some of these sports teams, Tyler? You got $1 billion.
Tyler too busy putting out shows, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
You know, whatever his
shows are. Why did I get married? Part 3 coming out. Oh Lord.
No comment.
Yeah. That let me know the other two in that group. Yeah, I was coach say no comment.
Just keep them. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching episode 397 on Red and Red Sports Show. We want to thank, as always, the man from Sports Roundtable, H.O. from Bankhead, And the Big Easy Grill. Give
Right.
us some closing
Yeah.
thoughts. Hey,
The closing thoughts is every circle has an inner circle. Pay attention to your inner circle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Gotta make
Let me
sure
say,
you-
Coach me hard from Veterans Memorial Howard. Oh, they changed it. I hate they changed our names of ours. I like the old
Yeah.
school names, the
Yeah.
High Tower, the
Yeah.
Bankhead, the Ashley Street. Hey, give them these politically correct names, man.
Uh-oh.
Bankhead. That's the name of that street.
The president said, ask you a question. Well, letting you know next year Tyler Perry got Why Did the Kids Get Married? For his next show.
Poem that we'll be laughing and talking about. Like all the rest of these.
Winston said, great show. Thank you, Winston. See you on the eye test coming up
Thank you,
next
big
week.
dog.
Thank you, Mr.
Coach,
President.
come on the eye test sometime, Coach.
I gotta get on there sometime.
Yeah, Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, man.
Yes, sir. Great show.
Like I say, you
Mr.
do
President,
shows. After your show finish, y'all just move over to the eye test.
we got
Yeah.
your picks. We got your picks, Mr. President. Your upset specials. So we're gonna see if you and my brother are correct. We will see.
When you gonna put some specials for my Bulldog, H.O., and tell them to stop having these slow starts? That's what I want. I need you to smell it with my Bulldogs actually playing a four corners. Maybe it'll happen in the playoffs. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We out here. We'll see y'all next weekend, 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank HO. Thank everybody for coming, for joining us. See you next week.